Hello everyone, I have a final April used book haul today. I did go to a couple more thrift stores this last week and I picked up a few more books that I'm really excited about, so no regrets. I am starting to think about an unhaul and really looking at my books and reorganizing everything, so I am pretty excited about these books though. I really can't say I regret buying more books again. The first book I got was The Bee Sting by Paul Murray. This book was nominated for the Booker Prize 2 years ago, and I am trying to collect the books that are nominated for the Booker Prize because I do tend to really enjoy them. So got The Bee Sting. Looking forward to that by Paul Murray. I got Creation Lake by Rachel Kushner. This book was nominated last year for the Booker Prize, so it's been on my radar. I'm glad I found this really nice copy. And again, these books are like $1 each, so sometimes a little more, but yeah, they're very affordable. I can't help myself. I also got The Refugees by Viet Van Nguyen. I did read his book, The Sympathizer, and I didn't love it when I read it, but then I just kept thinking about it for a really long time after I finished it, and I realized what a great story that was. So I do want to reread it, and I do want to read more by this author because he has such a great writing style. It's very exciting. I also got Romantic Comedy by Curtis Sittenfeld. I never read anything by this author until I got a copy of Show Don't Tell, which is her newest book that just came out last 2 months ago. And I really enjoyed it. I thought it was a really good collection of short stories. So I picked up Romantic Comedy, and the librarian who sold it to me said she loves this book. So I'm really excited to read it. I hope it's better than the reviews say it is. I also got book 7 of The Wheel of Time. I do currently have book 1 of The Wheel of Time. I haven't read it yet. I don't really read fantasy, but I want to. So it was $1 and it looks really nice. So that's why I picked it up. Now I have to actually start reading this series. So it better be good. Better be good because these books are huge. I got Lion Among Men by Gregory Maguire. This is book 3 in the Wicked series. I have books 1 and 2 now. I started book 1, but it was very disturbing, so I need to get back into that one. It's unique. It's definitely not what I expected at all after watching the movie and seeing the musical. But I want to read this series. I've been eyeing it since it came out, and I never gave it a shot. But this book is so cute. I love the way that the lion kind of pops out a little bit. I don't know if you can see on the video, but to me it looks pretty cool. And I think this one also, yeah, this was $1. This is a book I really wanted, The Idiot by Dostoevsky. So I'm super excited to find this. This is practically brand new, and it's in the edition that I have that I've been collecting all the other Dostoevsky books that I have. I got Wandering Stars by Tommy Orange. This is the sequel to There, which I started and didn't finish because I lost track of who the characters were. So it's not that I didn't like it. I actually was really enjoying it. And then I put it back on the shelf. So I'm going to pick that one up again. And this is another one that as I was buying, somebody said, oh, I love the this author and I love There. It's so good. So I'm really excited about this one too. I got Axiom's End by Lindsay Ellis. I don't know what this is, but it looked really cool. It looks like sci-fi, and I do want to find more sci-fi because I need to read more exciting books. So, and the cover was just so cute. I got an Agatha Christie. I got Cards on the Table. This is a Hercule Poirot mystery. I finished a modern detective book that I got in the mail. The book was called Fair Play, and it was really strange and it kind of felt unfinished to me, but it really did make me miss Agatha Christie a lot reading it. So I do want to read a bunch of Agatha Christie's now, just to get my mind off of that book. I got a new Kurt Vonnegut book, Timequake. I don't think I've even heard of this one, but it looked really cool. I did finish another book by this author. I finished Breakfast of Champions this month, and it was so strange, so very strange. I'm definitely gonna have to reread that one again, but I do want to read more by this author. I found The Godfather. It's really well reviewed, so that's why I got it. Famous book. And then The Murder on the Links, again by Agatha Christie. I think I might already have this book in a collection, like a book full of books. But it was really, really pretty. I like this cover a lot, and I wanted it, and it was $1. And I got Stephen Fry's Mythos. This book is so cool. I've been wanting this one for a long time. Yeah, and this one was so beautiful. So I love Greek mythology. So that's cool. And then these are the nonfiction books I got. This is a biography of Nureyev. He was a famous ballet dancer, or I don't know if he's still alive. Yeah, probably. So this is about a Russian ballet dancer, and I've heard of him, and I really wanted to read more about him, and I'm really getting into ballet biographies right now. Let's see if there's any pictures. Oh, there's a few pictures here. I'm currently working through Mr. B by Jennifer Homans, which is the biography of George Balanchine. So, yeah, there he is. Yeah, so that's a cool find. I got Auditioning, an actor-friendly guide. I should probably read these more since I am about to go on an audition, and I do that regularly. So I've been collecting all these guides on auditioning without reading them. I'll read them. I found this book, My Life in Moscow, Vodka, Hookers, and the Russian Mafia. It was well reviewed, and it kind of looked interesting. I have no idea what I picked up. I don't know. It could be terrible. I don't know. We'll see. I got The Devil and Sherlock Holmes, another book by David Gran. At this point, I now have Killers of the Flower Moon. I have the book The Wager, and then I bought one more, which is the one where he's in the Amazon, or writing about the Amazon. So this is my 4th book by this author that I've purchased. And I think there's more, but I really like the way he tells stories. So that's why I'm buying all his books. I got The Next Species, The Future of Evolution in the Aftermath of Man. It looked really interesting. That's why I bought it. I got Younger You. This book I picked up at Goodwill. And I don't know. I don't know if it's good. I don't know if I'm going to like it. It has a bunch of recipes in it. It's full of recipes and supplements. This could be useful. We'll see. We'll see. This book I'm really, really excited about. It's The Ministry of Truth, the biography of George Orwell's 1984. I love books like this, so this was a great find, and I'm super excited for this one. I got 4 by Chuck Klosterman, and I know his books are hit and miss for me. I really liked his book about the 90s. I didn't really care for sex, drugs, and Cocoa Puffs. And I did start reading another book by him, Killing Yourself to Live, which I didn't really get into yet. So I need to get back to that one. So, but this one, I like the cover. I got The Essential Rumi. I think this is just poetry. I don't know if I'm going to enjoy it, but I think I've heard really good things about this poet. And then I got The Soul of an Octopus, a surprising exploration into the wonder of consciousness. I think this was on my list, or maybe some other book about octopuses was on my list. I don't remember, but I ended up buying it, and had this cute little thing in the corner. Anyway, we'll see. Hopefully I like it. I got The Story of More by Hope Jaron. I did read Lab Girl last year, and I didn't like it very much. But this book is, but I don't know, maybe I didn't like it because I don't really care as much about plants. I am a little more interested in climate change, and I think she is probably going to go into a lot of, I did kind of like her slow storytelling. I just didn't like her personality, but I did want to give her another chance and read this one because it seemed very interesting the way it was presented in the index. I got How to Teach Relativity to Your Dog. I've actually been wanting this book for 10 years, and I don't have it, and I don't know why it took me so long to finally get it. Maybe because I don't know why I didn't buy myself a new copy. I don't know why I've been looking for a used one all these years, but I did read his other book. This is by Chad Orzel, How to Reteach Quantum Physics to Your Dog, and it was good. It was cute. he has a good way of presenting complicated information as if he's talking to someone who isn't a physicist. So I'm excited for this one. I don't think it's going to be like the best book on relativity, but I'm glad to finally close that chapter. I got The Invention of Nature. This looked really beautiful. I wonder what this is about. It was extremely well rated when I looked it up. Okay, it's about Alexander von Humboldt, a visionary German naturalist and polymath. So yeah, I'm actually really excited about that. That looks really cool. I also got Richard Dawkins' biography, An Appetite for Wonder. This is the author of A Selfish Gene and The God Delusion. I did read The God Delusion. I really enjoyed it. So I'm excited to read this book. I'm interested in this man. And then finally, I paid $12 for this. It's huge. It's a graphic novel called Berlin by Jason Lutz. And it's so extremely well rated. And it looks amazing. So it looks really graphic. Ooh, a lot of naughty pictures. Got to keep this away from the kids. Anyway, yeah, looks like a great book. Super excited about that one. So a lot of really great finds in the last week. I think I went to 3 different thrift stores to find all these. And I was around thrift stores. I had a bunch of time to kill. And so I ended up loading up on books. It couldn't be helped. Anyway, thank you for watching.